Hello friends, welcome to Swastik Maths class. In this video, we are going to see some problems based on the topics which we have seen already in the last two videos. Okay. Now let's see the first problem. What is asked here? Classify the following matrices. What are given? Some matrices are given. We have to classify them. What it means? We have to identify the order of the matrices. Order of all these 6 matrices. So the first matrix is 2 minus 1 5 1. What is its order? Since it has 1 2 2 rows and 2 columns, so its order is 2 by 2. Okay. What about the order of the second matrix? It is 2 3 minus 7. It has only 1 row and 3 columns, so its order is 1 by 3. Here its order is 3 by 1. For this matrix, how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3. And how many columns? 1, 2. So, it is a 3 by 2 matrix. Okay. This is a 2 by 3 matrix. And this is a null matrix actually. And its order is 2 by 3. Next, if you look at the second problem, what is asked here? If a matrix has 4 elements, then what are the possible orders it can have? That is what the question. What is given here? We are given 4 elements. Then how many possible orders of matrices we can have? So what are the possible orders? Either all the 4 elements can be taken in a single row, and therefore for that matrix the order will be 1 by 4. Otherwise, we can take all the 4 elements in a single vertical line or single column. So for that matrix, the order will be 4 by 1. Otherwise, what is the third possibility? We can take any 2 numbers in the first row and the remaining 2 numbers in the next row. So here the order will be 2 by 2. So there are only 3 possible orders of matrices with any 4 elements, any 4 given elements. Okay. So what are the possibilities of orders? Either we can make a 1 by 4 matrix, or we can make a 4 by 1 matrix, or a 2 by 2 matrix. So these are the possibilities for any given 4 numbers. Right? Okay. Similarly, if you look at the second subdivision of second problem, what is asked? If a matrix has 8 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? Instead of 4 elements, here we are given 8 elements. What are the possible orders of matrices we can form? That is what the question is. So, the total number of elements in our hands are 8. Okay. So, how many possible orders are there? Either we can make a 1 by 8 matrix, or an 8 by 1 matrix, or otherwise, what are the other possibilities? 2 by 4 matrix or 4 by 2 matrix. Right? So, in these 4 orders, we can form matrices with any given 8 elements. Right? Next, you see the third problem. Here it is given that construct a 2 cross 2 matrix whose elements Aij are given by Aij equal to 2i minus j in the first subdivision and Aij equal to I into j in the second subdivision. What is given here? So we have to construct a 2 by 2 matrix whose elements are first given like this and then given like this. So let us see this by constructing the elements, entries, right? Okay. In the first subdivision, it is given that Aij is equal to 2i minus j, right? Actually, we have to construct a 2 by 2 matrix. So, its entries can be taken as A11, A12, A21 and A22. So, these are the entries of the final matrix that we are going to obtain. Right? This is a 2 by 2 matrix. Now, Aij is given as 2i minus j. Therefore, if you take I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1, then we will get A11. So, put I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1 in this equation. If you take this as equation 1, So put this in equation 1. Then what we will get? A11 is equal to 2 into 1 minus 1. That is 2 minus 1. This is equal to 3. So A11, the value of A11 is 3. Right? Next, to get A12, what we have to put? Put I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 2. So next, take or put I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 2 in the same equation 1 to get the entry A12. What we get? A12 is equal to 2 into 1 minus 2. That is 2 minus 2. This is equal to 0. So the entry A11 is 3. Now the entry A12 is 0. And next, to get A21, we have to put I is equal to 2 and j is equal to 1 in the same equation here, 1. So, we get A21 is equal to, what is here? A21 is equal to 2 into 2 minus 1. That is 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Therefore, we get A21 is equal to 3. Likewise, to get A22, what we have to put? To get A22, to get this, put I is equal to 2 and j is equal to 2 in this same equation, same given equation 1. So we get A22 as 2 into 2 minus, instead of j also we have to take 2. Therefore this is equal to 4 minus 2. This is 2. So A22 is equal to 2 now. Now we have to consolidate all the numbers to get this matrix. We know that A11 is 3. Therefore the required matrix is, what is that? A11 is 3, A12 is 0, A21 is 3 and A22 is 2. So this is what the required final matrix corresponding to the given condition Aij equal to 2i minus j. Is it correct? Okay. In the next subdivision, the condition we are given is, again we have to construct a 2 cross 2 matrix Aij in such a way that Aij is equal to I into j. So this is what our condition in this second subdivision. So let us assume this equation to be true. So according to this condition, we have to construct again a 2 by 2 matrix like this, A11, A12, A21 and A22. So let us assume the required matrix whose entries be A11, A12, A21 and A22. Then by taking this equation, taking I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1 first in this equation, next taking I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 2 and proceed as above. So first to get A11, for A11 put I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1 in the second equation. What we get? A11 is equal to 1 into 1. This is equal to 1. So this is what our first entry A11. To get A12, put I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 2 in this equation 2. So we get A12 is equal to 1 into 2 into this or 2. So this is equal to 2. So now A12 entry is 2. Next, what about A21? To get A21, we have to substitute I is equal to 2 and j is equal to 1. So 2 into 1, this is also 2. So our A21 entry is 2. What is A22? To get A22, we have to substitute I is equal to 2 and j is equal to 2. So 2 into 2, this is equal to 4. So this is our A22. And so finally, the matrix, the 2 by 2 matrix is 1. A12 entry is 2. A21 entry is 2 and A22 entry is 4. So this is what the required final matrix according to this condition, isn't it? Okay. In the next problem, we are given that find the values of x and y if the matrix 2x plus y 3x minus 2y is equal to the matrix 5 4. What is given here? Two matrices are given such that both are equal. Then we have to find the values of x and y. So which topic is to be used here? Equality of matrices is to be used here. Where we know that two matrices are equal, what is the condition? First of all, the matrices should have the same order, and then the corresponding entries must be the same. So under these two conditions only we can say two matrices equal. So we have to use those conditions to identify the values of x and y in this matrix, right? So let us try that. What are given? It is given that 2x plus y 3x minus 2y, the matrix, is equal to the matrix 5 4. So it is given that this matrix is equal to this matrix. So obviously both should have the same order. Here the order is 2 by 1. Here also the order is 2 by 1. Next, we know that whenever two matrices are equal, the corresponding entries should also be the same. Therefore, the first entry here, 1/1th position, is equal to 1/1th position of this matrix. Similarly, 2/1th position of this matrix is equal to the 2/1th position of this matrix. These are known. Therefore, we can equate those terms, right? Those entries. Since the two matrices are equal, we know that this entry is equal to this entry. What it means? 2x plus y is the 1/1th position is equal to, here the 1/1th position is 5. So 2x plus y is equal to 5. This is true. And the second entry here, 3x minus 2y is equal to, here the second entry 4. That is 2/1th position is equal to 2/1th position of this matrix. So we get these two equations. These two are algebraic equations. On solving these two equations, usually we will get the values of x and y. What it is? So to solve these two equations, we can eliminate one of the variables. So let us try to eliminate y first. For that, we multiply the equation 1 by 2. So 1 into the number 2, we get 4x plus 2y is equal to 10. This can be taken as our third equation. Then take the second equation as it is. So 3x minus 2y is equal to 4 is our second equation, which is there already. Now we have to subtract second equation, we have to add both the equations 2 and 3. So if you add these two equations, this will get cancelled. And what about this? 4x plus 3x becomes 7x is equal to 10 plus 4, 14. Therefore, x becomes 14 by 7. That is x is equal to 2. Is it right? Okay. So we get one of the unknowns, x is equal to 2, and you can substitute the value of x either in this equation or in this equation to get the value of y. So we take the first equation, put x is equal to 2 in the first equation to get the value of y. Therefore, it becomes 2 into 2 plus y is equal to 5, and therefore 4 plus y is equal to 5 and y is equal to 5 minus 4. That is, y is equal to 5 minus 4 is 1. So the values of x and y now are x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Right? So we have solved this matrix equation. 2x plus y 3x minus 2y, the matrix is equal to the matrix 5 4. The values are now x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Right? Now in a similar way, we can solve another matrix equation which is given as, look at the 9th problem. Find the values of a, b, c and d if this matrix a plus b, 3, 5 plus c and ab is equal to the matrix 6D minus 1, 8. Now let us solve this equation, this matrix equation. So it is given that A plus B 3, 5 plus C, AB. This matrix is equal to 6D minus 1 and 8. So now it is given that this matrix is equal to this matrix. We know that both are 2 by 2 matrices. And whenever two matrices are equal, we know that the corresponding entries are the same. So first we have to form the equations. Which equations? A11th entry is equal to B11th entry. Therefore, A plus B is equal to 6. Then A12th entry is equal to B12th entry. So 3 is equal to D. And A21th entry is equal to B21th entry. Therefore, 5 plus C is equal to minus 1. And A22th entry is equal to B22th entry. Therefore, AB is equal to 8. What we get? First of all, we get D is equal to 3. Okay. Next, from this equation, if you look at this equation, here C is the only unknown. So, from this equation, we can get C is equal to minus 1. This 5 is here as minus 5. That is, C is equal to minus 6. Okay. So, we get the values of C and D first. Then, we have to find the values of A and B. For that, from this equation, we can get the value of either A or B. So, let us find the value of A from this equation. So, it is equal to A is equal to 8 divided by B. And substitute the value of A in this equation, we will get the value of, exact value of A. So, now from this equation, we get the value of A as 8 by B. Now, substitute this A here. So, it becomes 8 by B plus B is equal to 6. And therefore, taking LCM in the left hand side, what we get? 8 plus B square divided by B is equal to 6. Or otherwise, let us continue this here. So, B square plus 8 is equal to 6B, or otherwise we can write B square minus 6B plus 8 is equal to 0. Now, this is a quadratic equation. This is 6 and this is B. Both looks same. Okay, be careful. This is not 66, this is 6B. Okay. So, as usual, by solving a quadratic equation, what is the procedure? To get the value of B, B is equal to minus or plus 6 plus or minus root of 6 square minus 4 into 1 into 8 divided by 2 into 1. This is what the equation. That is minus B plus or minus root of B square minus 4 into A into C. Actually, if our equation is of the form AX square plus BX plus C is equal to 0, to get the value of X, the formula is minus B plus or minus root of B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. Right? Okay. Here our variable itself is B. So, I directly substitute the values. Okay. So, it is equal to 6 plus or minus root of 36 minus 8 fours are 32 divided by 2. Therefore, it is 6 plus or minus root of 4 divided by 2. So, it is 6 plus 2 divided by 2 or 6 minus 2 divided by 2. When you take square root for this 4, it becomes 2. So, plus or minus 2 is here. Therefore, plus or minus root 4 is here. Therefore, either 6 plus 2 by 2 or 6 minus 2 by 2. Therefore, it is 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 by 2 is 4 or 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 by 2 is 2. So, the value of B is 4 or 2 actually, right? Okay. So we have to substitute the value of value of B in this equation to get the value of A. If B is equal to 4, what this equation becomes? Then A plus 4 is equal to 6. So which means that A is equal to 6 minus 4, that is 2. The value of A is 2 whenever we take B is equal to 4. Otherwise, if we take B is equal to 2, then what we get? A plus, instead of B we have to use 2. This is equal to 6 in this equation. So we get the value of A is 6 minus 2 is 4, right? If B is 4, then we get A as 2, and if B is equal to 2, okay, with this we shall wind up this video, and the remaining things will be seen in the next video. Thank you.